One of the first steps in any machine learning project is dealing with missing data. So whether it's a survey respondent skipping a question, or maybe a sensor that failed to collect data, missing values are basically unavoidable, and they can cause your model to break or behave unpredictably. But so why exactly is missing data a problem? Well, most machine learning models can't handle missing values directly. If you feed them a dataset with holes, they'll either crash or make poor predictions. So you typically have two choices. You can drop the missing data, which is simple, but you'll lose some information, or you can impute or fill in the missing data with estimated values. And imputation, just note, is almost always the better option when the missing data isn't excessive, so you don't have to drop too much data. And so imputation is done with something called an imputer. And what an imputer does is it fills in missing values using a specific strategy. So you have different strategies, and some common ones are, say, the mean. So replace missing values with whatever the mean in that column is, or the median, or most frequent, or mode, or even just a constant, so 0 or NA. So as an example right here, we have a sample data set that just has some missing values, which we can see we're using NumPy NaN, or not a number. And if we print that out here, we have an age column and a salary column with some missing values. And so what we want to do is use some imputation methods. And so what we're going to use is the simple imputer. So here is our data set again with the missing values. And this time we're going to use an imputer with the strategy mean. So we're going to take the mean from that column and use that to fill in the missing values. So if we look right here, we have NaN and NaN here, and they've been replaced with the mean, which is 28.33. And then with the salary, the average seems to be, it'll be the third value, so 57,500. So that's what's been replaced in here. So now we can handle, so now we've essentially handled missing values. And so as I said, there are different strategies. So right now we've just been using the mean strategy. So we could also switch this to, say, median. And if we ran this, now we would get the median instead, which seems to be 28. Or we could use the most frequent, or mode, which would be most underscore frequent. And then it will just be replaced with the most frequent, and so on. So you can just change the strategy when initializing the computer, and basically everything else stays the same. I want to thank you for liking and subscribing. Check out my software and courses in the description, and take it easy.